Welcome into Turn Up the Volume, where volume stands for Voices of Ladies United, Motivated, and Empowered. And you know, just like the last time, we're doing it again. We're bringing in women that are doing big things in their respective fields. And today we bring in a person here in the CSRA, Hannah Bassali. I'm going to bring Hannah up here so Hannah can tell us a little bit about who she is.
Yeah, I'm so honored that you asked me to be here today. I'm excited to talk.
Yes, Hannah. Now, for those that don't know who you are, tell us a little bit about your claim to fame, we call it.
So, my husband and I own several retail brands. The Swank Company, which is a women's boutique. We have trendy gifts and clothing, all sorts of things. We have 3 locations in the CSRA, and we have 1 location in Athens, Georgia. And then we also have Posh Tots Children's Boutique, which is exactly what it sounds like, a children's boutique. We carry a lot of that people think of it as like a Southern style like that. Smocking,
I love
probably.
the smock look.
It is so classic and precious,
Yes.
and it's the type of thing that we probably wore when we were little. And then now our kids are wearing it as well.
Yes.
So we have 2 locations of that. And then there's also Escape Outdoors, which is kind of like a REI outdoor retailer feel. And we have 2 locations there as well.
Awesome. So you all are all over. I don't even know if I knew about the Athens location. So that is really fun there. Just looking back at everything, let's start from the beginning for you as one of the owners of these ventures that you just called and just named off. Let's talk about the early journey. How did that look like for you and even getting into this form of fashion?
Well, how I got into this is really by a lot of chance and trial and error. I always remember that my husband's very involved. He has all the operations, the running side. I do a lot of the creative marketing, buying side. And on our very first date, he said, what would be your dream job? And he's very entrepreneurial. That's not the way I thought at all. I was like, I guess if my dream job would be, I would like to own a boutique, but I would never do that. You know, I would never be able to do that. Maybe like that would be fun when I'm retired one day. I could open a boutique. And the way his mind works, he was like, well, why can't you do that? You can. So I was a history major in college. I was going in that avenue.
Yeah.
Going to work in like the museum aspect or teaching. And so that first conversation is kind of what sparked that and changed everything. So fast forward a few years, the Swank Company was already this super cute boutique in Surrey Center. And the person who owned it wanted to sell it. Our kids were getting older, and we found out about it and bought that first store, kind of rebranded it, added a lot more clothing and gifts, and that's basically how it started.
Wow, that is amazing. Just to thought off your head, like, yeah, maybe a boutique, but, you know, I'm not thinking about that right now. And look where it is today. That is so just crazy to mention, but that's awesome for you. That's amazing. So congrats to you two, even just thinking about it and then getting that first location. And now you have a number of locations for the Swank Company. And you know, I like that you mentioned about history was your major. So is that still something that's a part of you? How do you still kind of tap into that history side of things?
I'm very much a history buff, and so I think of it now more as a hobby, but I do think it's super important for people to be aware of just the history of everything, of the world, and I think having those critical thinking skills that they teach you when you're studying history can apply to so many parts in life. So don't regret that. So glad I did it. It made me really enjoy my college major. And even though I'm not specifically using it now, like I said, those critical thinking skills will last forever. And then it's also super fun to have as a hobby. If I travel, I love to see all the historical side of everything. And so yeah, definitely very much a history buff. But growing up, I also did love fashion and trends and all of that, so I always just thought that would be the hobby, not the career. So it's so great to be able to use something that was a hobby and turn it into a career, and it makes me really love what I do every single day.
That is amazing there. Like you said, you thought that was going to be the hobby, but now that's the main thing, but you're still able to have that history right in your back pocket, and like you said, traveling around, just seeing different things and learning about them. That's one of the fun things. And even here in the CSRA, we have, some fun history things that go on. We have the museums and all of that. Mm-hmm. So that's exciting to know. I'm sure you've gotten out and been able to check out a little bit about the area. Yes. Are you from this area here?
So I actually grew up in a small town in northeast Georgia called Clarksville, Georgia.
Okay, yeah.
Just small mountain town. Yes. Loved it. Had a great childhood. I graduated high school from there. But I am in a roundabout way from Augusta. My mom grew up in Augusta. Her whole side of the family is here. Okay. So I've spent my whole life coming to visit grandparents, aunts and uncles, and cousins here. So when I did end up moving to Augusta after college, it was not, didn't seem like a new place. It was a very familiar place. And so even though my mom and other families are still in Clarksville, they're here all the time, back and forth, visiting that side of the family. So did not grow up here, but have some roots here.
Oh, yeah, definitely got some roots in a smooth transition. So that's amazing. You were able, like you said, to bring your companies here and open these companies and make it home as it is. Yes. Awesome. We're speaking here, talking about women making an impact. How do you think your business in itself, even Posh Tots, I know you had the girly things there as well. How do you think those businesses are making an impact on the women in the community?
Well, there's two ways I look at it. One way is for the people who come and shop with us. That too means everything to me. They are the ones that allow us to do what we do. Literally could not do it without them. Mm-hmm. So I'm so grateful for anyone who even walks through the door at any of our stores. It means so much to me. My goal has always been that these stores would make people feel good about themselves, that they could come in, they could find something they like to wear, they could find a cool gift for themselves, they could find a gift for a friend, and it just is a good experience that lets you leave feeling happy and it just made a part of life a little bit easier. Mm-hmm. You were stressing over buying that perfect gift for your best friend. Well, you came in and a lot of my time is spent curating this buying collection at this point in what I'm doing. So, we built a lot of groundwork, and then that's where most of my time goes, is just trying to have the latest trends, trying to have something fun that you didn't even know you wanted or needed, but you walk in and there it is. Yeah. And it is truly thought out from our point of view so much. Let's get you these candles we have. They are the best candles. It's not just a candle to have. It is the best scents, the best, the most in-style brands at the time. So we just want people to feel that way, like we made things easy for them. Now I have 3 children, so life being easy and just, whatever you can do to make life more efficient, it means so much when you're so busy.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's one aspect, and having people feel good. No one feels better than when you find something you're excited to put on in the morning. It is not fun to wake up and struggle and say, what am I going to wear? We all have those days. But if you put on something you truly love, you feel great. And I love that people always tell me, anytime I wear my dress from Swank or anytime I wear my outfit from Swank, everyone's like, where did you get that? And I even we ship all over the U.S.
Wow.
So people will tell me, I have friends in other cities, I'm wearing something, I'm going to work, on the elevator, someone's saying, where did you get that? And they say, it's from my friend's store in Augusta. And they look us up, and that makes me feel so good. So that is a huge way we impact women. Another way is our employees are women, young women, women of all ages. We love to say we have given so many people their first job. And sweet. That's so important to come in, and we all remember our first job. Yeah. And so, like I said, we have girls working, 16 up to grandmothers who are coming back wanting to do something with their time. And it's a big group of women. They're amazing, and we're so blessed to be able to employ these a group of amazing women from the CSRA. So we're providing those local jobs and creating a family in our, we'd say, our Swank family, our Posh Tots family, that sort of thing.
Yeah, that's amazing. That's, just speaking more so on that question there, you breaking down, why it's or how it's impacted the women community, but it seems like you said, y'all are pouring into women in the community, the confidence that you all are giving them with what they're wearing, and then also with the staff, like you said, the employees, and with it being there for some people's first jobs, it's probably building a lot of confidence in them, getting their clothing right and all of that. And I love how you spoke a little bit on trends. Is there any trend right now that you've kind of got your eye on or that's really popping in your scene?
So I say right now is a great time in the clothing trend world.
Yeah.
I feel like there's some times when we're like, what is that? I'm never going to get on board with that. That's a little crazy. But right now it's very like these classic looks that really are throwback to, I feel like when I was in college and in high school. I graduated high school 2007, graduated college 2011. So even like I want a cardigan, like these cardigans,
it's so cute. Yes.
Or ballet flats.
Yes.
And I'm so glad all that is back. It is just so classic. It's going to make everybody happy. You're not going to be arguing with your mom, like, what are you wearing? So I'm just very glad that those classic silhouettes, the less is more, that classy look is very in. So I think it's a good time in fashion right now, from my point of view at least.
Yes, very true. You mentioned the ballet flats. That I love that right now, especially like the Mary Jane looking shoe.
So cute.
Oh, it's so cute. The baby doll look, and they even have the ones now where it's like instead of the buckle, it's the tie, like you tie it instead.
Precious. Yes.
It's so cute. I love it.
It makes me excited about shoes again. There's sometimes, like I said a few years ago, I'm like, I don't even know what shoes I even really like right now. Like, okay, I guess I'll wear these because that's what's in style. But right now is a good time for fashion. It's a good time no matter what you're looking for. We can help you find something that's going to make you feel great.
Amazing.
So come see us. If I'm there, that's one thing I will say about growing in the past 10 plus years when we went from one store, the Swank Company. It was like basically I was the one in there all day, every day, helping every single person. And I miss so much of that. I love helping our clients come in. That is my favorite thing ever, if I can help you pick out an outfit. And I just don't get to do as much of that as I used to. So anytime I'm in the store on the floor, it's almost like a joke. Like I cannot help but get roped into helping someone find the perfect thing, because that's truly where my passion lies, in making people feel good. And I'm going to work hard to find you the right thing. So if you ever see me there on the floor in any of the locations, like grab me. I would love to help someone find exactly what they want. And I know like where every single item we have in the store, so I feel like I can help you find exactly what you want if you tell me.
Oh, perfect. Well, y'all heard that. If Hannah's there, go find her and grab her, and she will get you.
And you'll make me happy, because that's my favorite thing to do, is just interacting with anyone that comes in our doors. That is my absolute favorite thing to do.
Oh, I love that. So is there any particular store that you kind of hang around a little bit more?
Well, so my husband just built the shopping center on Fury's Ferry that we call the Commons at Westlake. So that's his development, and that's our newest locations. Okay. So we have a Swank and a Posh Tots there, and that's close to home to us too. So that's kind of like our little flagship store, I would say. And so I am around there mostly, but try to pop around as much as possible. But there's a Swank and a Posh Tots right there. And then Posh Tots has such a fun vibe, because I have 3 daughters.
Oh, sweet.
They're in between the ages of 2 and 7. So
fun ages.
That's just my world, 100%. I love it so much. I love dressing my girls as well. It makes me happy. That's a joke I always say. I'm like, if dressing my kids is what makes me happy and them looking cute, then like I feel like I'm doing okay. Like this is a good thing to bring me joy. Yes. And I think that so many other moms and even grandmothers can relate to that. Yeah. They like that feeling, and it really does just give you so many memories. It's of course nothing, you don't have to do it. And it's totally fine. You don't have to be into dressing your kids. No worries at all. For me, it has just like created these memories with my girls, and since I have 3 daughters, I save everything. I pass it down. Each child wears it, and then I have these memories created. Like, my oldest daughter wore this for her, after she got baptized, and now my middle daughter's wearing it, and so it just it creates. I'm a very nostalgic person. Yes. Maybe that's where the history side comes in.
Right.
So it just creates this true nostalgia for me to be able to share this between my daughters. And my mom even packed up all my baby clothes, gave them to me when I had my kids, and they're wearing some of that as well. So that's totally my plan. I'm packing it up, saving it, and then when I become a grandmother, God willing, then I'm saying here's your clothes.
Here's your clothes. I love that. That is so sweet. And like you said, it is very fun dressing the baby girls. I have a 1-year-old daughter, so I know, and we'll have to come to Posh Tots because I love, like you said, that old fashioned, the old Southern look and the frills and the smock look. look, and I just know that your daughters are killing it with the looks as well. Just like you said, that's the fun part of it, dressing her. You know, when I was told I was having a girl, I'm like, hey, it's fashion time. It's time.
Absolutely. And it's totally, my oldest is 7. She'll still kind of let me do whatever and dress or whatever. But it is fun to also get into that kind of, you know, I'm not calling her tween yet. She's still 7. I'm not growing her up. But, she starts to want to wear the sparkles and all the fun. And that's fun too. So and we have plenty for boy too. There's so many precious boy items. So at Posh Tots, we have everything from newborn up to really like a 14, 16.
Okay, wow.
And
I might could fit into something. A 14, 16.
You absolutely could, and it would look so cute on you. Some of the girls working, if that can wear like that size, they'll always try it on, and I'm like, this is a hack. Like, you should wear this clothing because it looks so cute, and then no one else is going to have it.
I love it.
But so we carry all those, you know, really for special occasion, that sort of thing. Then we have shoes, all the accessories, bows, socks, a little bit of toys as well.
Nice.
But it's super fun, and since I am in that stage right now, I love it even more.
Yes, you're going all out with it. And another thing, before we get into, because I know we want to speak on the Black Friday sales that you all are going, because this is huge for you all, but I want to first talk about your use of social media. I think that's one of the biggest things that I've seen with your company, and it looks like you get in there, you get it done, and have fun with it, and it's really a huge way to reach people. Me, I'm a digital producer here, so that's something I like, social media. So how did you say, hey, let's get right on this social media, make sure we can reach everybody?
So I would say, like, the timeline of Swank is like the timeline of the rise of social media.
That's true.
So as soon as we bought that first Swank, I think it was 2014, I mean, you know, Instagram was fairly new. And me being that age of someone like first getting on Instagram, we were just able to get on it ourselves, learn as it was up and coming. You know, I feel like I was just before the algorithm started, like, remember when everything was chronological and it would show you the post as you post it? Yes. This is so crazy. I would literally like set an alarm for like 1 a.m. because I would want to post something right at 1 because I was like trying to get everything. I wanted to be the first one when someone would wake up.
Oh,
and
you're
be in
smart.
Their feed. Sometimes I wish it was still like that. That would make things so much easier. But so it just really naturally was the age of our stores and very familiar with social media. And now, you know, even as the girls that work for us, it is just second nature for them to post in a way that even, you know, I had to learn, and it didn't come along till right when I graduated college. So it's just so important. We obviously, if anyone looks at any of our phones, we know our screen time is all over the different forms of social media. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok,
all of that.
I mean, and there's someone, our customers are on all the platforms. So it's very important for us to post on all the platforms. We try to do a mix of making it informational, but try to do fun. And we just have some really creative girls that also work for us and are great at doing some of those funny prank videos and all kinds of things. So it's our main way that we try to get the word out about our stores is the social media that we're posting throughout the day at the stores.
And we spoke on it a little bit, the Black Friday, but let's dive in there. Yeah. That is one of, I think, a lot of people in the CSRA really look forward to what you all have going on. So tell us a little bit about what's happening this coming Friday. This is just 2 days before Black Friday, and what we can expect over at you all's company.
So in Black Friday, I feel like I'm talking so much more about like nostalgic things than I expected to, but I love it. Yes. So when I was in high school and college, my friends and I would get together and we'd go to the mall, and we would always do Black Friday. We would get together on Thanksgiving, we'd go spend the night at someone's house, and we would wake up, you know, at midnight or whatever. We had a joke where we'd like put on these matching velour tracksuits and go and shop Black Friday, and it was so fun. And we didn't need anything, you know, it was just for the experience of it. Yes, you get some good deals, but you're together, you're with friends, you're with family, and you're literally making this memory that like I will have forever of this time with my friends. So Swank is, to me, or all the stores, Swank, Posh Tots, and Escape, it is this way to continue this memory of Black Friday for people, because the landscape of Black Friday is so different than it was when I was in college.
Yeah, it is.
It lasts all week. People do their Black Friday sales online. It's not those lines that you go and wait in. which is okay. There's pros and cons to both. But there is something missing about that sense of this is our tradition, this is fun. I do it with my mom, I do it with my best friend, I do it with my sister, and we like to get up early and go shop Black Friday. And more than anything, more than the sales, more than anything, that is what our Black Friday is to me. And I've had so many people tell me that's their tradition. I remember the first Black Friday that we had people waiting like at the door before we were open. And I honestly, I feel so dumb, but like I get teary-eyed thinking about it. It was exactly 10 years ago, and we were opening the store at 8, and I was driving up at like 6 a.m. or something, just not expecting that at all, and there was a line of people, and I was like, oh my gosh, like it literally started crying, like that someone would come and wait in line at our store. It really means so much, and it continues. It always is an emotional day for me. So, in many ways, 10 years ago, on Thanksgiving, my dad passed away 10 years ago, and that's the last day I saw him. Mm-hmm. So, and that was the next day when the Black Friday line was there, and it just has always been this memory of what being a local business is all about. That hopefully it's fun for everyone. Hopefully they got some things they love. I just care about the memories for us, even for our staff. Like everyone's like, well, once you work a Black Friday at Swank, that's when you know, like that's when you learn. That's when you like, you figure it out. Everyone's like, oh, have you worked Black Friday yet? And so it's just, I hope it's memories for everyone. Yeah. I appreciate everyone that comes and shops with us. We try to make it super fun. We always do games, and the first people in line get all these swag bags, and they get bigger discounts, and they get gift cards, and we just want it to be literally that core memory for someone else. So that is what Black Friday is to me. Of course, it's long and tiring, and we spend a lot of time preparing and working up to it, right. But it is all worth it. And just let me spend the time to say thank you so much to everyone that comes and shops with us. Truly means everything to me.
A lot of preparation has come in the way, and now you'll see all your hard work come together.
Yeah, we're always trying to outdo the year before with what we're providing for people, and so I hope that anyone that comes and shops with us thinks that this year is exciting. We always get like special doorbusters and have really good prices on them, and they're fun and different and things that we don't normally carry. But it's not about the shopping. It is about like that memory, and I'll always associate just Black Friday as this positive memory. And like I said, when people come up and say like, this is mine and my sister's new tradition, that means so much. And it's something fun to do. It's like in this world of social media and people glued on their phones and all the negatives that brings, this is something that gets you out and just lets you spend time with someone and lets you have, whether you come in and don't even buy anything, like just come check us out. It'll be chaotic. It'll be
that's the fun part about it.
You probably have to wait to check out for a long time, but we try to be efficient. We try to be on top of it, and just come check it out. And we'll have something going on at every location. Okay, so awesome. Wherever's closest to you or most convenient, then come see us. Awesome. We'll have things all day, and it's not just about the beginning and the line. Like that's exciting and fun too, but maybe that's not what you want to do. That's totally fine too. It's cold and it's early.
Yeah, it is going to be cold as well. Our meteorologist has told us the weather is shifting tomorrow. It will be cold.
Right after Black Friday. But we'll have things all day. We're open. Posh Tots is open until 6. Swank and Escape are open until 8 p.m. Wow. So we'll have deals going all day long at the stores.
Yes. Any inside scoops on what those deals might look like for Black Friday?
Yeah. So we always do kind of like a tiered discount, starting at the earliest day is the biggest discount, and it goes down but it still is ultimately the stores will I think they end at 25% off the whole store. We never do store-wide discounts. So Black Friday is the only day we do it. We're very careful to try to create sales that have value for people. So it is a special day, as in you can walk in the door. There are a few brands that may make us exclude their items. So there's always a couple exclusions. But for the most part, 99% of the things that we sell will be under that discount. So it's a great day to come get some Christmas shopping done, or if you have had your eye on something yourself. We'll also have those deals on our website as well for people who aren't local or who can't come in.
So just you owning these businesses here, is there something that you learned about yourself in this journey that's like, wow, this is something that I've learned since then?
Yes, absolutely. I've learned so much about myself. I never viewed myself as someone who could be an entrepreneur or could be in business at all. That was not even on my radar in college or in high school growing up. That idea that you could do what you love and make it a career, that was not on my radar at all. I thought you figure out what you can do that you like enough to get through or something. So I've gained a lot of confidence in myself, being able to grow a business and being able to do what I love and have people tell me that they love it too. It means so much when you pick out an item for the store. If I pick out a dress to sell at Swank and people come up and say, I love it, I love it, I love it, that is so rewarding, and it makes me feel really good. So a lot of confidence. I feel like I'm always learning, so it's not every day as a challenge in a good way, in a bad way some days, but in a good way a lot of ways. So it's never boring. I feel like I'm learning something new every day. We're always having to pivot. We're quick to respond. We're quick to react to any situations in business. We definitely want to stay up on everything as much as we can. So it's not just something you can just live the same day every day. It's different every day. Also, like I said, my husband, I work with him, and that's been really a blessing as well, and something that I've enjoyed and didn't envision for my life necessarily, because I didn't really know growing up. I didn't know many people that, like the family business, they work together, and that's been so cool. And my 7-year-old already, like today, she's like, I want to go in and work with you today. And so it's cool to see that and see her watch us work and get that work ethic as well.
Oh, I have to ask, do you have on Swank right now? Is this
yes,
Swank? Okay.
Yes.
Let's see if we can get you to. Let's see if I can show this in the camera.
I'm
Maybe stand
full
and.
Swank.
I love it.
I try to.
It's so cute.
Let's see
if I can get you. Let me see.
I'm on full Swank. I'm very into the wearing one color right now. So this is a navy skirt, a navy cardigan. Like I said, I'm so glad the cardigans are in. And my jewelry is Swank. The only thing, my boots are not Swank, but we have similar ones at Swank as well. So I try to wear Swank as much as possible. And of course, I love the things we have because I'm picking it out. So a lot of things in there, things I'm picking out personally for myself because I want it.
Yes.
And mixed in with the things that I just know our customers will love as well.
Well, it's so cute. I love it. And I love the color on color, like that monochromatic look. It's
like
very
makes
much
getting ready easy.
Yeah, it does. It does. Like, I could just put this, I don't have to think of what matches when this already matches because it's the same color, Well, thank you so much, Hannah, for coming in. Again, telling about your journey. I really enjoyed just learning more about the businesses here, and we'll hopefully get out there on Black Friday and see what you all have going on, and even beyond that, we'll see what Swank and Escape Outdoors and Posh Tots has to serve the community.
Thank you so much. This has been so fun.
Yes, awesome.